Oh yes, yes. Now take a guess who has fallen off right now. Not a particular artist, I'm talking about the music industry. I want to talk about the post from the rapper Jeezy York, a Namibian artist, posted the status on social media, Facebook, with the caption, Namibian industry is lost. So we'll be talking about it right now. Now there's something that I think a lot of us already know. Things are moving so fast and hundreds of artists are emerging constantly on a monthly basis. There's so much money being poured into music right now because there is a crystal clear incentive. There are few to none corporate labels signing artists, so artists head the independent route and fend for themselves. The music industry is like an island out in the sea, with sharks guarding every move they make. So this is definitely an important statement to go over, to check. I have a lot of very important things to say about this one. So with that being said, let me start off by saying that it is harder to create superstars. The music industry may need to change how it views a win. So let me give you some insight into this sentence right here. The reason why it is harder to create superstars in the Namibian music industry is because music industry's focus isn't to create superstars. Their blueprint is to discover stars that already have a foundation. So an example would be that they manage to garner some type of success without the music industry. No matter what your potential might look like from outside, if you don't have anything tangible like a decent accumulation of streams, they are not going to look your way. You're irrelevant to them because there is too big of a risk involved in investing into you. The last thing they are going to bank on is someone's potential because there is just so much at stake. They, however, will bang on someone who's shown the marketplace that their motto works. This is a prominent example. I think it was last year or the year before, where there was a situation or an incident with Swapo funding Gaza and the Dog music careers with millions, allegedly. So I'll be saying allegedly so I don't get sued by nobody. Now picture Swapo playing the role of a music label. Wow. So it is not necessarily harder to create superstars, but the fact that they're just not giving the artists who have a chance of becoming a superstar enough time to develop into one. One of the most important questions to ask is, what does it mean to break an artist? It is a question that has plagued the music industry in recent years. Like an artist have millions of streams or even billions but walks down the street unrecognized. Have they broken? Is a million streams alone enough, or is a second hit required as proof of staying in power? One of the flaws in the music industry is that artists are focused on propping up their image to make them seem like they are bigger than they really are, and the consequences of that is what we are seeing right now. A bunch of superstars who aren't standing on anything other than the structure they gave to themselves. Meanwhile, they barely been developed as artists. They don't have an actual fan base who flock to them for their uniqueness. They do, however, have a bunch of followers and a bunch of streams that they acquired throughout their artistry. So without the infrastructures that the labels are offering, what exactly are they standing on by themselves? Nada. And I'm realizing now that most artists would rather be recognized than being paid well. And artists cannot be paid well if they have not developed their art into a product that can be marketed and be consumed by their fans. One thing that I have realized also is that an artist will charge 10k just for their performance, when performances are usually events where an artist presents their art in the form of music to their fans to build a relationship between the artist and the fan. I personally think that there is a need and desire for artists that have real substance, artists that are more than just a song, that we can relate to, tickets to, buy their merchandise. This is probably one of the core issues of the industry now. A lot of artists that are emerging these days literally have zero substance behind them. Having zero substance is just not what you talk about. It's who you are as a person on an intrinsic level. Are you actually a person that thinks beyond one or two layers, cause that is actually or that actually leads into the music or your brand? Are you someone who can effectively cater and communicate to masses of people what your brand entails, and make the majority of those people you reach feel like they get a sense of who you are. If you can do that as an artist, I'm not joking, you're gonna have an easy time separating yourself from the pack, leading into a gimmick. It will be you leaning into your own unique identity. That's the only thing that I'm saying that will help, but being willing to communicate and convey directly and indirectly to the listener who you are on an internal level is really where it's at. And artists who reach their full potential can do the same to that degree. This is actually something that takes a lot of skill. Now the big question is, how does an artist go about their development? Well, it starts off with the understanding of themselves. Before they try to understand and reach their fans or their audiences and listeners, they have to be able to understand themselves first. Okay, because ultimately people connect with things they feel they could understand or something that represents them. So that is it for this video. I hope you liked the video and the content that it had to go about. So if you like this video, please make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe to this channel for more content. So I'm out. No!